historic arts district of Casper. My grandfather, his name is John Randolph. He is from Boston, Massachusetts originally. A black father and a white mother. For my grandmother, it was illegal during that time in South Carolina, so they had to be married in New Jersey. High school, I went to T.C. Williams, the Titans, if anybody remember that, in Alexandria, Virginia. I worked for a restaurant called Justin's, which was owned by Sean P. Diddy. So, working for him in the restaurant, which was an amazing experience because you get to, there's a cross-section of people. You get major business people, people that are in industry, whether it be film, music, or professional athletes. So you get to touch these people. My standout attribute would probably be consistency, whether that be in service. Everybody that has experienced anything that I've touched, been involved in, understands it's going to be consistent, it's going to be professional, it's going to be presented in such a way that I think it's a very thoughtful and considerate respect and love for people in having a great experience.
My name's Kim. I'm originally from Korea, but I pretty much grew up here and now I live in the city. Right now I help companies with their software, so I help them to see where there's any gaps in their software compliance, and then from there, we'll help sell the software. It's all about how you appear to other people. So there's a part of that, but then also at the same time, since I grew up in America, I try to be more expressive, but then sometimes that does factor in, like I think about, what are they going to think about me, or I think about like, would this bring dishonor to my family. So yeah, there's some things that definitely I do think about because of the cultural norms and such.
What school did you go to?
I went to Georgia State, and I did my bachelor's in computer information systems. My parents, my grandparents, all from Korea. I moved here when I was 5, and I was raised pretty much Korean. As far as Korean culture goes, it's very it's very like group thinking oriented. For me, I'm very passionate about sustainability, and I know that that's going to be a part of my life as far as like what I'm going to do for a living, but also going to help people understand how to be more sustainable, especially with like ocean sustainability and just the products that we use.
My name is Sammy. I'm from Atlanta, originally Cambodia. My parents are first generation refugees. We came to the U.S. in '81 due to Cambodia being war torn. Huge genocide, over 2 million people died, and they actually survived that. We were refugees in a refugee camp in Thailand, and we were given the opportunity to seek refuge in the U.S. I have one younger brother. He's 11 years younger, and I got a whole bunch of other siblings with my dad, like maybe 5, 6, 7 brothers and sisters. I like a genuine, real woman, which means her body's real and her attitude is real. Like, I don't need her to think she's something that she's not. So it's simple. I'm a simple guy, so the women I like are simple. The less makeup, the better. And I mean, if women like men in sweatpants, I like women in sweatpants too. As far as growing up, I had fun, but I missed out on a lot of stuff because it was always education first, like school dances or like friends hanging out or like sports, things like that. Education was always first. Even if I didn't want it to be first, I had no choice. But I'm thankful for that now.
Hey, my name is Tim Ralph. I'm me. I grew up in Jamaica. My mother is Jamaican. My father is American. So I'm what you call Jamaican. As a child, I grew up in Jamaica. I had a great time with my friends, family. Back then, it was really a village raised you. So, if I got in trouble down the road, this is something my aunt was telling my mother got home. So Jamaicans were very proud, very prideful people, very opinionated people. That has helped and hurt me in some circumstances, but it's also balanced out by my father on the more analytical side of his Americanism and his passiveness. Before my father passed, my parents were married for about 56 years. So I just recently have changed my relationship status, divorced, and I am with a very nice, beautiful, lovely young lady who is the love of my life right now. I have 3 siblings, 1 sister and 2 brothers. I have 2 beautiful twins, 18 years old, 1 boy, 1 girl, Timmy and Yana. We think we have bills to pay, problems at work, we're focused on those things. But the kid who might be worried about a test or who might be bullied at school and tries to talk to you about it, those problems are very serious as well. So listen to them. Don't always be talking at them. Listen to them. They have opinions. Watch them grow.
My name is Richard Joseph Ite. People call me Dick. Sometimes they call me Dickie. Sometimes they call me Dickie Boy. But call me anything as long as you send in the money. My parents were all born in the United States. My grandparents on my mother's side were born in Czechoslovakia. My grandfather moved from Czechoslovakia to Binghamton, New York in 1910. Earned enough money for the next 20 years to then send for his wife and his 3 daughters. But they started dating at the age of 15. It's the only woman my dad ever dated. And they're still married to this day. They're both 89 and live in Florida. And 16 grandchildren. So it's a very productive family. I have 3 stepdaughters and a son. I went to the Lawrenceville School in Princeton, New Jersey, and I was recruited by Princeton and then Cornell. And since my dad went to Cornell, I always wanted to go to Cornell too. Working for Steve Forbes was the highlight of my career. Not only is he a hard-working guy, he is a huge Yankee fan. Just a wonderful guy, very humble guy. He was good friends with George Steinbrenner. He never asked George Steinbrenner for tickets. And he was talking to our head of corporate communications and PR with Monty, and Monty asked him, "So how was the game, Steve?" And Steve said, "Oh, it was great." And he said, "Where were your seats?" And he said, "Oh, I just picked up tickets and they were up in the nosebleeds." And Monty said, "Oh my gosh, you could have gotten killed up there because some of the fans get a little rough and tumble." And Steve's not a big guy. So Monty said, "I'm going to get you tickets. So I'm going to call up George Steinbrenner. He's going to offer you 3 boxes and just tell him you're going to take them." So Steve said, "Sure, okay, I guess I'll do it." And he called George, and George got him 3 boxes. So while working for the Forbes, we got to go to all the games and all the playoffs, and it was a lot of fun. My standout attributes, besides my good looks, I'm very personable. People like me. I smile a lot. I'm friendly to people. I listen, and I engage with people well. A couple of parenting lessons that always stuck with me from my dad. He would always say, "Look like something. Look nice. Make sure your shoes are shined." And then his other one was hard work. He said, "Dick, as long as you keep your head down and work hard, you will succeed." And working hard is a great formula that